Hey guys, I'm going to talk about feeling afraid for dancing through the streets, and it's very common for people who haven't done this before to have a sensation of being afraid of what will people think if we start dancing through the streets. And I want you to know that you're not alone, and it's actually much easier and less terrifying than you think, and I will explain it to you in the simplest way possible. Number one, you do not need to be good at dancing. This is not a dance competition. You don't need to be trying to impress anybody. This is about a celebration of life. This is about sharing your freedom and your love of freedom with the world. And I also want to say that the music is going to be lots of fun. So it's going to be a great mix, and you can listen to last year's mix just to check what kind of flavors we're going for in the link below in the description of this video. And on top of that, we're going to have activities. The idea of dancing through the streets for 1 hour, yeah, that can scare people because it's like, oh, I feel uncomfortable after 10 minutes of dancing. But it's okay, because every 10 minutes we have a new game idea where we create a tunnel by working together to put our hands next to each other, and we create a tunnel and we run through that. Or we start a dance circle where one person dances in the middle and the group around that person will dance with you. So that's another component as to why you won't be as scared. Another thing is, we have this thing in our minds, like when we're trying something new or something that we've never done before, we generally like to play it on the safe side. We like to be a bit more cautious than what it's actually like in the experience. And so many people who've done this event, they do it, and the moment they start dancing with their friends and with other people in the streets, the idea of dancing in the streets disappears, and it just becomes a fun adventure where you move and groove and you laugh. You have so much laughter. Last year we laughed so much at all of the fun that we had. So this whole fear that you had before the event completely disappears. It just goes out the door when you start dancing and enjoying the moment. Think to yourself, what exists on the other side of this fear? You may have heard the expression that life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Well, this is a primary example of how you will be able to step outside of your comfort zone, to grow and develop as a human being, as someone who feels capable in this world to change the story, to participate in changing the story. On the other side of this fear is liberation, is a sense of ease, is a sense of tranquility, is a sense of accomplishment. You dissolve the fear. By facing the fear, you dissolve the fear. And for the rest of your life, it's going to be easier for you to dance in new situations. But it's not just about dancing, it's about doing what brings us fear so that we can grow as humans. Because the more that we can do what we're afraid of, the less afraid we become of life in general, and the more able to share love with one another we become. So that's a little bit about, if you're feeling afraid, don't worry, sit back, enjoy the ride. We are going on an amazing adventure. See you soon. So as you can see, you don't actually need to be good at dancing in order to enjoy the beauty of dance. I'll see you soon.